What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. What's up guys, so we're just taking a look at NEAR here, and as we can see, it looks as though things are going pretty damn good for this protocol right now. It's obviously got a lot of bullish news coming out recently, and we do think, there have been a lot of smart contract platforms like Elrond, for example. Also, obviously Solana and quite a few other alternate smart contract platforms that have been pumping over the past week or so, and you can see NEAR is no exception here, really making some bullish movements, going up to a new all-time high price. And as we said in our previous video a few days ago, you can see quite clearly we've actually pumped up here past the all-time high, looking for our next bit of resistance. We come all the way up to the 127 extension here. We pretty much perfectly hit it at around, what is this, 11.7, around $11.70, $11.80 there, before getting a bit of a rejection, which is pretty much exactly what we predicted. Because you can see with NEAR here, it's basically been on a little bit of a journey, just like most protocols. We come down, we form our range, maybe looking something like this in reality, where we come down, we come back up, we've made our little range like this, but you're just stuck under the 20. We have this big collapse down into this next little area, something like this. We actually come down and make another little range like this, don't we? Where we basically got our price bouncing between these 2 points, still stuck under the 20. We have the fake out to the downside of this smaller range like this. With Bitcoin obviously going below 30k, we get the bounce to the upside. We break through the 20 moving average. We break through the 55 moving average. We flip bullish on our EMAs here. We come, we break out of this little range. We come back inside our previous range here, where we did fall through the floor at around that $2.60 level. We get back inside this range. We have a bit of, resistance at that 0.50 Fibonacci retracement level there. We come up to around the 618, where, we did have that fall down from. We break through the range here, where we formed it. We come back and back test. We have a big pump all the way up, pretty much towards that all-time high. We're consolidating really nicely for, essentially, what is this, a few weeks. And then before you know it, we're basically, off to the races, aren't we? Solana starts pumping and a lot of other alternate smart contract platforms. I think Elrond's at almost all-time highs as well. And you can see what happened. Basically, the price actions bounced pretty much perfectly off our 20 moving average here, and we've gone to all-time highs, haven't we? Looking for that next level of resistance at the 127, we found it. And now over the past few days, we've had a bit of a rejection and a consolidation in and around that, in between this kind of $8.5 to $10 level. We've kind of been forming a little bit of a range, maybe looking something like this, where we're using that previous swing high of this candle here as a bit of support in and around that $8.60 level. And you can see it's holding really, really strong, isn't it? And this is pretty much exactly what we predicted. We did say that it's quite likely that NEAR will probably retrace from this level, maybe retest that previous all-time high, get back to the 127, and then maybe go on a bit of a run. But we can take a look at short-term price predictions now. And we do think if we roll over, obviously, we've got that the bottom of this little range at around $8.60-ish as strong support, with the 20 coming up all the time like this. And if we roll over further from that, you'd expect the 20 to hold nicely with that previous all-time high of around $7.60. We've also got the very strong support of the 55 moving up like this as well, which we haven't even retested yet. Probably be coming in at around, $6.20 to $6.50 if we do see ourselves roll over massively in the wider market. And as we always said, if we do come back up to this level here at the top of the range at the 127 extension, coming in at around that $11.60 level, and we do start to break out, we've got our next level at around that 141, at around $14.75 there, coming up to around, $15 as our next price target for the short term. And then, as we said, for the long term, we do have these extra overextensions of the 141 coming in at around that $14.70, as we said. We've got the 161 coming in at around $20-ish, and then obviously we've got that big 227 overextension coming in at around $58 to $60. which we think is entirely possible for Near, considering, you know, how well its ecosystem's starting to flesh out. And, you know, Solana with a $70-80 billion market cap now, or something like that. Basically, you know, Near with a $2 or $3 billion market cap. Even just a 10x from the current price would take us almost to $100, well past the 227 extension. So anything is possible, and we really do think this protocol is going to do extremely well. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalist.